Hey guys, my name's David. On this episode, I want to go over the basics of weight loss. I spent a lot of time on some Facebook forums and groups, and I realized, because it's been so long for me since when the absolute beginning part of my weight loss, I just had no idea that a lot of people have a lot of issues with, or they just don't know how important, I guess, macros are, your calories or calorie counting, and basic nutrition. Okay, so what spurred on this video is I always see people posting like, here's my weight loss breakfast, and it's like really unhealthy breakfast. You know, might be bacon and sausage but no, there's no bread, there's no carbs, so it's healthy and it's only 680 calories and it fits my macros. Then I'll see people post like their dinner and it's just like just like burgers and fries and oh, but it fits my calories or it fits my macros. And that is just complete nonsense weight loss advice. I understand it's nice to have a system that follows, you can put your horrible diet into and it works, except it doesn't work because obviously if it worked, you wouldn't be on a weight loss program anymore. You would have lost the weight and you wouldn't be having the issue anymore. I've kept my weight off now for 5.5 something years. And I haven't put on a single pound since I lost the weight. There was no yo-yoing. But when I used to do this whole style of weight loss, counting my calories, my macros, all this stuff, I yo-yoed like crazy. First off, I guess I'll talk about the nutrition. So usually when I go in there, I'll post something like, good start, why don't you swap out, the bacon with some chickpeas and da-da-da, and then usually I get a lot of hate back. Not necessarily usually from the person who posted the post, but other people. They say, oh, it fits their calories, then it's fine. I'm not going to get into an argument about all this stuff. I just suggest anyone who doesn't believe me to actually look into the research, because I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of research papers on all this stuff. So I don't need to prove this to anyone. The research is out there. I just want to put the information out there to people who actually want it. The basic premise here is if you eat 2,000 calories of broccoli and 2,000 calories of Snickers bars, these people are saying the Snickers bars is just the same because it fits your calories. But that's absolute nonsense, because the fiber and the micronutrients in the broccoli is far superior on, because we don't even know truly how the human body works. But we do know that people who eat broccoli are going to be healthier than people who eat Snickers bars. That's just a fact. Same goes if you were to pick blueberries versus cheeseburgers. You're going to be a lot healthier with the blueberries. We know there's anthocyanins and the micronutrients and the antioxidants, all that stuff in there. The dark pigment colored, like cabbage, blueberries, all that kind of stuff, the dark purples. Super healthy. There's no dark purples in a cheeseburger. And so this is just the simple facts of it. So that whole 2,000 calories of this and 2,000 calories of that argument, like long as it fits your calories, is just complete garbage. Like, it just does not work that way, because your body requires lots of micronutrients. Like if you want to Google a few of them, look up chromium and vanadium. Like, those are essential for opening up the cells to release the fat from your body, so your body can actually burn that and get rid of it. You don't have that stuff in, when you're eating a cheeseburger or whatever. Maybe it's just like almost nothing. Where if you eat something that's high in chromium or vanadium, it's like, oh, I suddenly am losing a lot of weight. It's like there's actual science behind this. It just doesn't make any sense. And some basic common sense will kind of guide you that, eating Brussels sprouts is going to get you to your goal. Even if it's 200 calories of Brussels sprouts versus 200 calories of ice cream, you're just going to get there. Your weight loss goals way more with the Brussels sprouts. You get all the intestinal scrubbing from the fiber and all that stuff. So the other thing I want to talk about is macronutrients. So, your carbs, protein, fat. This is a little bit weird because it really does vary, I think, from person to person, like what percentages we do need. I mean, for most people, I don't know if some people have to be on a high fat keto diet, but most people, like, the human brain runs on carbohydrates. So if you devoid your body of what your brain runs on, you are going to feel like garbage. This is a fact. Whether you want to be high carb, like 80%, or if you want to just only be 60% or 50% or whatever that is, like, you shouldn't be removing that from your diet. Like, I just don't believe in keto at all. There's so much bad, like, science on it that just this shows it's so bad for your body, your lifespan, all that stuff. But not getting into that. You can Google that on your own. I do not recommend keto at all. I think it's terrible. And I do the opposite. I do high carb. I eat tons of carbs. I ate an entire probably 2,000 calories of pierogies before I came out here. I'm out here for a run. I'm not going to get fat from eating that. Pretty hard for your body to convert carbohydrates into fat. It can do it. More likely, you start burning it off thermogenesis. So where fat, at least for my body, I know a lot of people too, your body just takes in that fat, especially if it's animal fat, and just puts it like 1-to-1 right into your adipose tissue, and you just pack it on. Not nearly as much if you eat like avocados or something like that, a plant-based fat, but still, I don't believe the human body should be consuming too much fat. You obviously need it for your endocrine system, your hormones. These flies really need to go away. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on macros. Protein, my thought on that is protein really does satiate you, so you do need protein. You don't need as much protein as people think. I don't eat hardly any protein, like compared to other people at the gym, say, like other gym rat guys. I only consume maybe 60 to 80 grams a day. I haven't been lifting in a while because, well, the virus going on right now, and I've been running a lot, but I mean, not really losing a lot of size. I can still do one-arm chin-ups. Like, you don't need a lot of protein in your diet, but you do need enough that it has that satiating effect, so you're not going to be overeating. So I eat a whole food plant-based diet. So that's my thoughts on that. Just the basics of weight loss. Hopefully you don't fall into the camp of getting sucked into the every calorie is the same, because the human body is not a machine. It's very complex how this thing works, and it's not just calories in, calories out. That's just nonsense. Yeah, it just is. And that's my thoughts. If you have some thoughts, leave it in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up. Until next one, have a good one.